Hi creative friends, this is Soraya and thank you so much for being here. So I wanted to show you the completed piece. In my last video series, I didn't do the little bit at the end because everything was too wet. So I just put in some facial features. I didn't make it too tight and I am so pleased with this. I cannot tell you. And I think it's because I started off with the cross composition. So it just gives it a really strong anchoring point. And then what I did is I stabilized that cross composition with the collage. So I made my cross composition using a Stabilo pencil. And then over top of it, I went in and I put my collage. So that just anchors everything and just makes it so interesting, even just if I had left it alone as an abstract. And then I think another thing that really just makes it so juicy is all this tea soaked collage. And I'm gonna make another video where I just show you how I make my collage. It's not a big deal at all. It's not anything over the top. It's so easy to do. And it's actually relaxing for me. I love making it. I just love it, you guys. I don't know what it is. It's addictive. And it's just like using junk mail a lot of times. I've started using my own collage and then soaking it in tea to give it another added layer of interest and texture and just that juiciness. So I'm gonna make a video on how I do that. And also too, I took a couple of days off over the weekend of not doing anything art. Like generally, even when I take a day off, I will still go and work in my art journal, or I still do something art related. But for the past couple of days, I just didn't do any of that stuff. I was reading, I was working outside, walking outside, working in my garden, starting seeds inside. So sometimes it just helps to just take a complete break from art. And then I come back and I'm even more energized. And I just think it's important to point that out because, you know, sometimes we just need a complete and utter break for one day or a week or whatever it is, whatever you need. So I'm going to put this away. And because I'm feeling kind of like just, I don't know, loosey-goosey today, I'm going to make another background, but what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna use my like how I did over here where I combined two art elements, which is to combine the composition with collage. I'm just gonna combine two art elements and I'm going to I think this could change, but I think over top of it, I'm gonna do a still life. I've just been feeling like doing a still life for some reason. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna do like my circles, my ovals, I guess. I have certain compositions that I really love and I always tend to gravitate towards, and the ovals and the cross, those are like two of my favorites. So this is my Stabilo again. And just look at that. It's like, oh, I love it. And making backgrounds, you guys, is just so meditative. It's just like, I'm in the moment. I'm not rushing anything. There's nowhere to be. There's nothing to do. There's nothing to accomplish. And so then that leads me to just be in the moment and just appreciate what's going on the page. I'm not thinking too far ahead. I'm just enjoying the line, the water, the movement. And I'm trying to use my whole arm here, making big movements. So another thing, and I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but when you want big movements, whether you're using a pencil, a pen, a paintbrush, whatever you're using, if you want big movements, you hold your utensil up top here. So this is the tip and I'm holding it up here. That's going to give me much looser marks. I'm throwing my whole arm into that movement. See, so I'm moving my arm, and you probably can't see like my whole arm, but I'm just like moving my arm. I don't have like a ton of control, but when I want tight movements, I'm gonna go closer to, you know, the tip. So when I want a tight movement, you know, I'm just gonna go like closer to the tip here and experiment, you know, and see how it feels in your body. So see what feels natural to you. This is loose movement. This is tight movement. I just think it's important to point that out. So what I'm going to do now is I am just going to, you guys, I cannot stand this. I love this process of being present, being loose. Like, look at that, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. A little goes a long way with these inks here. And like, look at that, you guys. Ooh. Like, look at the juiciness. And see, I want to retain this juiciness throughout whatever I paint over top of it, whether it's a portrait, whether it is a still life, whatever. Even if it's an abstract, I don't want to cover up the juiciness. I want to like keep it like, because that's what really, I don't know, more and more, you guys, I'm just like after the juiciness. And I think now I do have a lot of inks, you guys, and I've been starting to use my inks more. Let me see here. I have my indigo, which I do love. It's just very moody. It's like it's got it, to me it has a lot of the color notes of Payne's Gray. Now it's a blue, but it's just like this very moody, like look at that. That looks like Payne's Gray, but it is indigo. And it's just one of my favorite colors. And I'm gonna use my fingers here. And once it gets warmer, you guys, I love working outside and things dry so much faster in the sun. And then I can work on like so many different backgrounds at one time, art journals, paintings, etc. And it just dries like so much faster outside. I just throw a, you know, like I have one of my plastic tablecloths that I take with me when I travel. And I also have drop cloths. So either one of those will work, and you just spread it out on the grass and just paint, and you can spill and splatter and drips and everything. Everything is good, you know. And now what I want to do is I'm gonna go back in with my Stabilo here. Now I do want to add collage, but I think I'm gonna wait for things to dry. And I'll probably post 2 of these in one day because they're going to be short. And another thing, you guys, is you can use your non-dominant hand as well to just make really interesting marks. And I've talked about this, you know, you just get like so many things that wouldn't normally happen, marks, lines, and if you're gonna write, even I've had like words show up that normally would not show up, but were absolutely perfect for whatever I was doing. So yeah, you guys, non-dominant hand use is like so interesting, and it adds so much to your art. Okay, and so I know it looks like a big mess, you guys, and that's exactly what it's supposed to look like. I'm just gonna add some gold here because I'm just feeling it. Okay. Just kind of. And I'm really feeling like I want to add some writing, like text, right? Just write on this. But again, I have to wait until it all dries. Okay, you guys, so I am going to allow this to completely dry, and I'm just going to bring it up closer so you can see. There's not a whole lot going on, honestly. I know it looks like there's a lot going on, but when you isolate it and look at it, you know, look at things kind of separately, to me, this is pretty tame because there's no collage. I mean, it's interesting, but there's not a whole lot going on in terms of depth and texture and collage. So I'm waiting for this to dry so I can build it up. So if you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.